Well, goodbye, Perdido Key. It's been a absolutely fantastic visit here. Probably one of my best places on earth to visit. I had a blast. I don't know if it was because of the sand or because of Sean, but we had a really good time here. So hopefully we'll come back. This might be our go-to spot every year, and maybe one day we can leave our boat down here and come visit every other month. That would be a nice little dream. So we're hitting the road early. As you can tell, the sun's just come up. I do not like waking up early, but I'm up and I did the lines and I'm doing the video. But we're gonna head, we're heading west, young man. And we're gonna see if we can get to, we're gonna try to make it all the way to either Christian's Pass or Bay St. Louis. We might not. We may just make it to Gulfport, which is not too far away from that place. But we'll see. We'll see. So from here on out, we're gonna kind of have days at sea, days on the ICW, and you know, that kind of stuff. So all right, we'll see what today holds. As we are on the move, it looks like the weather is going to be pretty good today. The wind is, I think the highest is like maybe 11. We are leaving the Perdido Key area, coming back across from Orange Beach, and Gulf Shores is where we're kind of heading now into the ICW. If you remember the other day, we came out of the narrowed ICW and came into this larger body of water, like the Floribama is one direction, and Orange Beach, and you know, all that kind of stuff. Well, now we're going back into that smaller, narrower part of the water, kind of like where that wharf was at that we showed you guys the other day. So we're heading back into that direction, and so far so good. I was in the middle of cooking. Sean came and started the generator, and it was working. I was using the microwave. I was about to make another cup of coffee, and I just happened to notice that I saw a little bit of smoke on the outside over here where the exhaust from the generator comes out. And I looked, and there was no water coming out, and the water has to be coming out from the generator little opening over there, or it's not working properly. So I turned the generator off. Sean said after it cools down, he's going to go down in the lazarette and see if he can figure out what's going on. But since I was in the middle of cooking, I needed to finish our breakfast, so I looked on YouTube, because I do have this grill. I just don't have a piece of cookware. Like, I don't have a skillet. So I thought, okay, I need to buy a cheapy skillet. That way I have one on the boat, so if I have to do this again, it'll fit on my grill. But I went on YouTube, and it said that you could scramble eggs with some foil on the grill. So I'm trying it. I'll let y'all know how it comes out. Now I just got to figure out how to make coffee on the grill. May not gonna happen. I've already had one cup, so oh my goodness, the things that we're going through today. And it's just it's like 8 o'clock. I hope this day gets a little bit better. Well, surprisingly, it worked. I now know how to grill eggs. I can grill scrambled eggs, Sean.
Good. We need them.
That worked out pretty good. All right, YouTube, good for everything. We're out in Mobile Bay now. That workboat is getting it. Luckily, what did you say, Sean? While the waves aren't too terrible for us, we got a tailwind.
We have a following wind. Yeah, the current is behind us, and the winds are behind us.
Okay.
That boat we just passed is going into the current and into the wind.
Yeah,
fuel.
You can see we've got some pretty good rolls. Luckily, they're rolling with us.
Yeah.
Roll with us, please.
Yeah, it's going to be this way all the way to for 80 more miles till we get to Christian Pass or whatever.
All right.
At least it's going with us instead of sideways. That
yeah,
would be rough.
That's true. Good deal. So, Sean, the other day, I told Sean, you know, what would happen if we had to get off the boat, like, super quick? There was an emergency. I don't know. There was a fire in the engine room. We started sinking. I don't know, anything. And he's like, well, we just jump in the dinghy and get going. So I hung a knife. I'll show you guys in another video, but I hung a knife down by the the lazarette door and the glass sliding door, I put a knife right there. That way if I ever have to cut a line or cut the dinghy off, I can do that very, very quickly. And then what else did we start thinking about, Sean? What else did we do?
Well, on my radio here, there's the coordinates of our exact location. I can take a picture of the coordinates and we put it in a watertight zipper bag and take that with us. That way if we need to tell the Coast Guard our exact coordinates, we can tell them where we are. Also, there's a distress button on here. I can hit that distress button and it'll tell them where the coordinates are. But also, we have this radio, and if we have to ditch the boat, we'll take this radio with us and the cell phone that's in that zipper bag, and then we'll get in the dinghy. The dinghy we have 2 life jackets in there already. You know, that way we're not, if the boat's going down, we don't have to try to figure out where life jackets are and all that. And also we keep normally the key, I call it the key, it's a little band you keep to your wrist, a little safety thing that kills the engine. I usually don't leave that in the dinghy so nobody will steal it or whatever. But when it's on the back of the boat, we're underway, I leave the key in it. That way it's ready to go. The gas can, everything's ready to go. All we have to do is put the plug in and go. I can't leave the plug in it because, you know, when the water's rough, water goes into the boat, you know, to the dinghy all the time. So you want the drain. You want the drain constantly. So anyway, all we have to do is take the lines off and put that plug in and hop in and go. And from there, we want to get at least 50 feet away from the boat so this big boat doesn't cause any problems and start slipping or whatever it does. Then we probably want to hold tight right there unless we're close to shore.
Yeah, we don't go that far offshore.
We don't go that far. The farthest we ever go is, you know, 15, 18 miles at the most.
Yeah. Yeah.
What we do. Actually, they have 8-foot seas.
I told him the other day, I said, we need to leave the life jackets in there. And he's like, oh, good idea. I had a good idea, y'all. Can you believe it? So we zipped them. We zipped one of them up over a line, or I forget how we did it. Oh, the thing that's holding the gas tank in there. And then we buckled the other one around. But that way it's real easy just to go jump in. Because, you know, in a situation, I know I'll panic. And I won't know what to do and how to do it. So, well, we just thought we'd share these little tips with you guys. Hopefully none of that ever happens. And I am going to do a video. I've had several people ask, when we get back, or maybe even tomorrow while we're traveling, if it's, you know, nice and calm enough, I'll go through and show what the Coast Guard asked for. Because we did pass with flying colors. And I'll tell y'all, and you know, I pretty much just have to tell you everything they asked for. So I'll do a separate video and probably just label it just that. So if anybody ever wants to just watch that one video, they can. All right, well, just nothing spectacular happened today except for that. It's pretty spectacular.
Yeah, our goal is to make 105 miles today, make it to Christian Pass. But it's pretty rolly out here. There's about 2 foot, maybe 3 foot 12. And luckily they're behind us, you know, pushing us, so it's, you know, it's not too awful. If we're going the other direction, it'd be a pretty miserable day. Yeah. But I am burning through some diesel because it is hard pushing through them.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. But it could be worse. We could be going into them and we burn a lot more diesel.
Okay. That's true.
Yeah, we try to watch our fuel because, you know, it's not easy just to pull up and get fuel anytime. You got to kind of plan those out.
Yeah, the 3 places that we have lined out in case we need to stop sooner, in Biloxi, Gulfport, or Bay St. Louis, or Christian's Pass, they all have gas. They all have diesel, so we should be fine on that.
All right. I used to like to get anywhere lower than about a third of a tank, a quarter of the tank at the lowest I ever want to get, because, you know, if somebody doesn't have fuel or you can't get in there because of, you know, like Biloxi, you know, it's so rough, and I don't know if I want to get in there and try to put fuel in this thing because it's not protected. Yeah,
that was scary.
Yeah.
All right, over and out. All right, guys. I feel like, what does he say on SpongeBob? 12 hours later. I feel like we've been traveling for days and days. How long has it been, Sean?
We started at 7.
We started at 7. What time is it?
8.5.
8.5 hours, guys. I didn't feel very well this morning. Probably because I had to wake up early. So I kind of took a nap over there. Roasted in the sun while I did, but I did get a little nap. But out in the distance, that is Ship Island. We've made it all the way back to Ship Island area. I told Sean we should just go stay there. I had to put this pillow here to keep him relaxed today. because the waves have been a little bad. They've very much smoothed out now, and if you see off in the distance towards Gulfport, towards the land side, there's looks like rain. So I don't know if we're gonna get into rain or not. We are gonna go to Christian Pass, which is right east side of Bay St. Louis. We did not stay there on the way here, and not that we're really gonna do anything there. We might go out to eat. They have a Shaggy's right there in the little harbor. We ate at Shaggy's and in Gulfport, so we might go out to eat tonight if I can talk the captain into it. But kind of an uneventful day, guys. I've only seen a few dolphin as well. I guess it's just too windy. We are pulling into I think I've been calling it St. Christian's Pass. It's just Christian's Pass. He could have been a saint. I'm not real sure. I'll look into that.
Never met the guy. Never
met him. But I wanted to show you guys. See my dock lines? See how pretty? I rolled them all fancy. I saw another boat. I don't remember where I saw it at. And I was like, oh my God, I like that. And I was thinking, I need to do that. So yeah, I am now fancy, and I rolled my dock lines all pretty. My midship lines, I rolled them up and did my little fancy knot work and put them over the rail. And then my back ones, I did the same kind of thing with those. So just wanted you guys to see how beautiful. We still have our lovely bikes. And for this trip, since we're stopping and going so often, I just left my fenders out. I just pull them up and lay them over in the midship in the back. Excuse me, in the, what's that thing called? Stern. Okay, Cindy, get with it. In the stern. So anyway, here we are. This is our harbor. We're gonna stay the evening here. Pretty good price too. Looks like it might be a nice place. I'll let y'all know how this goes. We're still at 7 feet, looking good.
Got a lot of current, a lot of wind.
Yeah, I know.
Starboard side.
Sean said it might be a white knuckle ride getting in here.
Oh yeah, ain't gonna be pretty.
It's a big old pretty concrete wall too. I don't want to hit. We're just watching our depth. They told us there's a lot of sandbars out here that move around. Not real sure how that happens, but we're supposed to park next to the catamaran, so that should be fun, fancy. You're at 8.5 feet. Something floating that way in front of you. I think you're good. I see it. You're at 8 feet. Man, it is rough coming in here.
Yes, it is.
It's like going into Biloxi. All right. You're at 5 feet.
I see that one catamaran almost straight at the front of it.
Yeah, I see it. Man, it's rough.
Once we get red birds in front of us, you should be going to get your dock lines.
Okay. You okay? After we get past this next piling here, it'll be better. I see the guy standing out there with the paperwork. So we made it in, we made it into the harbor here at Christian's Pass, and we have generator problems. I know y'all heard earlier our generator's not working. It's not pumping water. We just tried to turn it on, and Sean said it sounds straight piped. So I think that means it's not sucking water, which is so strange because we replaced that impeller not long ago. So he's looking at that. That's what he's doing in the lazarette. But we are by a shrimping boat. Look at that. I wonder if that's Forrest Gump. I wonder if that's Bubba Gump's shrimp boat. That would be so cool if it was. But yeah, shrimp boats are really a pretty harbor. He said just right over those blue-topped buildings was the town, and we could just walk up there. He said there was an Asian restaurant. There's steak restaurant. And I don't know, I've been not feeling good today, and Sean thinks it's from motion sickness, which I've never had before, except for like, you know, I don't do like spinning rides and stuff at parks, but I don't know, I didn't feel good today, and we had a lot of rolly waves, so maybe that's what it was. Maybe it's the waking up early, not getting enough sleep, and you know. But anyway, look at all the seagulls flying around. So we're gonna get fuel in the morning. They do have diesel here, and it was only $43 a night, so that wasn't bad. And I will let you guys know how we sleep. It seems a little rolly, so hopefully that chine will stay away. I need some rest. So Sean said we have a bad impeller.
Yeah.
Bad.
I got another one.
Oh, we had an extra.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I have one of everything extra, pretty much.
Okay, one of everything. You only have one Cindy though.
That's all I need.
That's all you need. So we got Sean down in the hole, and I'm just enjoying this little breeze we got going. And that after today, I needed that. I deserve that. Ooh, I do feel better now that we're not moving so much.
That's good.
Maybe that was motion sickness. So you got her on there?
It's going my way.
Going his way. That's a good sign. What did you just say?
I said I can't feel my right leg from my buttocks.
He is shoved in this little hole. He's like, I can't feel my right leg anymore. It's gone. Hey, and we
Gotta
have
go make coffee on the way.
Yes, we have. Well, we need a generator, babe. We need to charge our phones while we're on the run. You know. Oh, look, we have a shrimper. He's on his boat. What's happening over here? I don't know.
Holy smokes.
What is it?
Now that I'm getting feeling back, it hurts.
Are you okay? So this thing right here, that's the impeller, and it's seen some better days.
Yeah.
It's seen some things and some stuff. I wonder what happened to it.
I don't know.
It's that Florida water. You know what? It's because we were supposed to stay in Florida. That's what's happening. But you had an extra one. That's a good idea.
Next one. I need to get another extra one. Here's the box.
Okay, so I'm in charge of ordering that.
No.
I can order it. Okay,
Yeah,
Captain's
this is-
thinking. All right. I think we might be good to go. You let me know when to fire her up.
Let me get out of the way.
We fired her up. She's good, babe?
She's good.
She's pumping like she should?
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Hey, look at that moon. I don't know if y'all can see the moon in this video, but look at that moon. It's a bad to the... You know, we needed this moon that one night. When there was no moon and we was dark. We needed you then. But look, it's a beautiful sky. Absolutely beautiful. I think that shrimper man thought I was videoing him. Or I guess I was videoing him. Anyway, no hard feelings, dude. All right, well, we're going to walk up on the hill there. I did find a steakhouse because, I don't know, I'm craving meat. I think it's all the shrimp and grits I've been eating. I need, like, some protein, some meat. But their steaks are, like, $58. So I told Sean I could eat a $58 steak right now, but I don't need to. We got fuel to buy. So we might be going to, like, Dairy Queen or something. I'm just kidding. We're going to go find something a little bit more price nicely. How about that? All right, it's a beautiful evening on the water. See, and just like that, I'm happy again. Sean. Sean's like, not me. All right, guys, so there's the someday, all prestigious on the water. She's quite beautiful.
Bouncing around.
She is. She's bouncing. So we're not going to lie. We're going to be really honest. We called hotels. There's only one hotel, and it is Hotel Whiskey, which is like that's that steakhouse that we can't afford. So I was like, well, I don't believe we can afford their hotel either, but I called them, and I don't even know how much it cost, but they do not have any openings. So they determined for me that we cannot go there. So we're kind of hoping we're going to go eat, get off the boat, take a little breather. And the only reason why we're thinking about not being on the boat tonight is because this marina is so stinking rolly. Like, it's so windy right now. And our boat is just shaking. So, after being seasick today, I don't think I can take any more, but I might have to. I'm thinking take some Dramamine. knock out, go to sleep, wake up tomorrow, do it all over again. But you can see these boats rocking. See, watch. You can see them moving. They're moving. Even this big old huge boat's moving. People are probably like, can you please stop videoing us? These are like work boats. These are not like personal boats. Alright, well, we're gonna go find something to eat. Yeah, we're just done for the day. Okay guys, so I know it's really hard to see. I think if I zoom in it'll brighten up. This is the cutest little town. This is Christian's Pass. I keep calling it St. Christian's Pass. It's not. It's Pass Christian. That's what it is. But we are at Hook's. It's a coastal cuisine, and it's adorable. I don't know if you can see. There's not very many people here. Of course, we're late, and it's late October, but it is beautiful. I'm very, very, very happy to be here. We're getting a steak and splitting it with some asparagus, and it comes with a salad and potatoes. So, but this is a very pretty town. Very, if I had to describe it, I would say it's a little on the swanky side, if that makes any sense. But I'll let you know how the food is. Okay, guys. Well, we got some steak and some cloth napkins, which you know what that means. It's a nice place. Sean's got him this. We shared. We split a 12-ounce ribeye because I'm like, we're not going to eat that whole thing. Got some asparagus and some slashed fried potatoes, which looks like, what do those look like?
Potato wedges?
Yeah, little potato wedges. Anyway, we're super hungry, and this looks amazing, and I cannot wait to eat this. I'm going to try. I don't know if this is going to work. This is a sign, and it says Pass Christian, founded in 1699. I told John, who was alive in 1699? That is ridiculous. 1699. Look, maybe that truck will light it up. All right. Well, we just had a fantastic steak, and it didn't cost $52. Are you coming, sweetie? God, he's leaving me behind. I'm leaving him. We're so tired, so exhausted, and so I'm still hungry. It was great food, but I feel like this whole day has just like messed with me, my whole, what is that, equilibrium or something. It's messed with my body. But it's a beautiful night. The water, we actually have a moon. Look at that water out there with the moon shining down with the palm trees. It'd be a postcard. Absolutely beautiful. All right, guys. Well, I'm not going to bore you and keep talking. I'm not going to walk and talk because that makes the camera shake. But I just want to tell y'all good night. And tomorrow we're going to sleep in. We could not find a hotel. We tried to find one. Couldn't find one. No hotel close enough. And there's no Ubers here because there's literally not a whole lot of going on here. Absolutely beautiful. And the little bit that was here was amazing. And I would highly recommend coming and seeing it. But you got to have a vehicle because there's no Uber. All right, we're going to go back to the boat. We're going to take showers and we're going to go to sleep and everything's going to be just fine. Okay, Sean?
Yeah.
It's going to be fine. All right, so right here at the marina, you see this big old tall, what is that, 5 stories? 4 stories?
4.
4 stories. Sean, what is that?
Now they have their transformers and all their electrical system is up there. That way if it floods from hurricanes or storm surge or whatever, it won't destroy it. That's a very, I've never seen that before. That's a really good idea. I've seen that a lot on this trip.
Yeah, we have.
In Mississippi for sure.
So hear that humming?
Yeah.
Tell the joke. Do it.
Do you know why Transformers hum?
No.
They don't know the words.
That's a lineman joke right there, guys. So when you hear that humming, I don't know if y'all, I'm sorry, I had the hiccups. I don't know if y'all can hear it on here. But yeah, that's a joke he always tells me, and I never remember it. And so I'm like, oh yeah, that's it. They don't know the words. All right, well, that's it. We're going to leave you guys alone. Thank y'all. Have a great evening and sleep. You know what? Sleep tight in your beds, okay? In your beds that don't move. Because we're really hoping ours doesn't move tonight, too.